John, quick word. End of the season, obviously end of a very long, almost 2.5 years of almost constant football for you.
Yeah, it's been, as I said before, like a roller coaster year, and a lot of games and not a lot of break for the last 2-3 years for me. So it was just good to end the season with a positive note, with a win, and get back at it again, get a good rest now.
Overall, have you enjoyed, is that maybe the right word, your first year in English football?
Definitely. I think it's been great for me just to get to know how the league is and just the English environment. So it's good to get that first year into me and just learn from it.
Mick, I'll come and have a word, and Andy. Obviously frustrating year for you especially, but you're not far off getting back in.
Oh, yeah, a little bit frustrating, but I come back a little bit earlier before end of the season, and so it was good. And I played a few games in under 23, so it's as well good. But now look forward for especially holidays because I need a break, and after pre-season, of course. Now I need good pre-season to be healthy all the time. I think is the key for me for next few years.
See, the thing is, you've got a bit of time before the dinner tonight to try and persuade this guy, come in, and try and persuade this guy to try and stay full time. How are you, Andy?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm all right. How are you?
I'm very well, my friend. For you, kind of joining us on loan this year, how have you found it?
No, I've enjoyed it. I've always said it in every interview. I've enjoyed, obviously, playing. That's been the most important thing. So yeah, I've really enjoyed the last 4 months.
It's kind of been a new opportunity for you to work with Paul Lambert again and play in different positions. I know you'd have liked to have played through the middle more than you have in the end, but overall, will you treat this as a success?
I think so. I mean, I've played nearly every game that I was fit in to play or allowed to play in, so from that point of view I think it's been a success. I would have liked to score a few more goals maybe, but apart from that I thought I'd help the team as much as I could, and yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed it.
Carl, you've been through this quite a few times, not with me diving in towards your car.
No way, mate.
Go on, quick word.
I'm not even dressed yet.
You dressed perfectly fine. You've been through this quite a few times. Normally a good night?
Yeah, no, it's normally a wicked night. You get to interact with the fans more than you'd normally do, and obviously since we've moved to the International Centre here, it's a proper nice place, so done properly, bit of nice food, and walk away without an award again.
Harry, end of season awards do? Look at him, he loves it.
Got something stuck on the bottom of my foot here, hang on.
End of it. What are you doing? End of a big year for you.
Yeah, it's been a really good season for me personally, just to get my debut sorted and out of the way, and then go and build on that and get a few more appearances as well. And then with the Anfield FA Cup win being in there is a bit of a bonus, so yeah, tonight's just all about recapping on the season and celebrating the season really, and then we're thinking about next season and thinking about going and improving.
Don't go anywhere, you. Obviously, up for the big award tonight.
Which one?
The Big Player of the Year award.
Oh, really? Yeah. No, yeah, it's great. I'm not. Obviously, Helder's had a great season, so expecting to be right there, and Codes has done fantastic as well. But yeah, it's just nice to be mentioned in the same breath as them too.
And for you personally, I mean, we talked about it before. 10 goals this year has been your best return from that point of view.
Yeah, it's a great milestone for me. It's one I've always wanted to hit, and I've got 9 a few times and come close, but never got the 10. And to be the first Wolves midfielder in over 30 years to do that, or central midfielder to do that in 30 years, it's something I'm very proud of, and it's hopefully I can go and get more than that next year.
Danny.
You don't want to speak to you, Mike.
He does it. He does. He loves it.
I've been hovering.
Obviously, as captain, you've kind of been through these kind of nights before. Everyone looking forward to enjoying their night and then getting down to business when you've had a break.
Definitely, it's a nice way to round off the season, isn't it? Obviously, everyone get together, have some food with the fans that have paid to be here, and obviously recognise the lads for their individual awards. So we're looking forward to it. Yeah.
Because we spoke the other week, and whilst the guys recognise it's not been the perfect year, there actually have been some good moments, and it's important to recognise that too.
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously we're obviously building for the future. Obviously this season, it will be quickly forgotten, and hopefully next season we can, be celebrating something a bit more here at this end of season awards. But yeah, you obviously learn every season, and I think the lads all have learnt a lot, and fingers crossed it bodes well.
Jordan, obviously mixed year for you. You've had to work so hard, but you must have been delighted to get back out there for that final game.
Yeah, it was a tough year for me personally. I had to work really hard. I had a lot of setbacks along the way, but yeah, it meant everything to me playing in the last game of the season. My family there watching, they know what I've been through. So yeah, it was a good way to end the season for me on a personal note. Yeah.
And if we talk about kind of you picking up where you left off, you first start back, you set up a goal 2 minutes into it, and then you get man of the match from the sponsors as well.
Yeah, no, it was a good afternoon. I'd missed it, to be fair. I'd kind of lost the feeling what it was like, but no, in my head it's always been part of the plan. Come back and try and maintain the level that I was at before I left, and yeah, it was a good afternoon for me. Yeah.
Boys, incredible breakthrough year for both of you. I know injuries affected it a little bit, but Connor, what a year to get back into the first team.
Yeah, I know. I think it's a lot more than either of us expected at the start of the season. I mean, I'd say both of us were just hoping to be starters in the under-23s and then maybe before the end of the season nick a few games. But obviously it come a lot earlier than that, and I think we're both showing the fans what we can do and earned the respect of the other first-team players. So,
because Morgan, like you were playing under-16s football at the back end of last year. If I'd have told you at this that you'd be here as a first-team player, you'd have thought I was lying.
No, yeah, it's incredible. I can remember this about a couple of months later on this year. Last year, I was playing in a flipping tournament with 18s, and then I never thought in a year's time I'd be playing first-team football. Never.
Connor nominated for the big one tonight.
Oh yeah, it's always nice. It's always nice. Some top players in this team, and to be recognised like that's really good, and it's one I'm fully enjoyed. I've enjoyed the whole season. I know it's been disappointing regarding the league positions in that, but I feel like I've had an alright season. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
And great to be nominated as well, considering that you weren't playing in your natural position for a lot of the year.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm like now. I play where I'm told. I enjoy it. I try and learn as best as I can and just get better and better. So I think for me to be nominated with them names is fantastic. Like you said, you see in the season, Dave Edwards and Helder Koch are the both fantastic players. But to be up there with them is really nice.
Matt, obviously this time last year was an amazing night for you.
Yeah, I picked up 3 awards, which was quite nice. Quite surprising as well to pick up all of them. But I think it's going to be someone else's turn this year. I've been there and done it.
But you don't mind that? It's a team. You were such a tight group together.
Don't mind that at all. I had to put the votes in. I reckon I've given my vote to Helder. I think he's been unbelievable this season. I know he's been a bit injured towards the end, but I think he deserves it. He's been fabulous.
You can't escape me. You can't escape me. Come here, you. Listen, very quickly. Obviously, it's been an amazing year for you and nominated for quite a few of the awards as well. How much have you enjoyed playing here this year?
A lot. Wolves have been good for me since I came here, so I'll have to say thanks to everyone that have been supporting us. Come on, stop.
Look at these. Pan round, turn this camera around, Alex. Look at all these guys trying to hide now, trying to put you off. Ivan, come here as well, come on. One question, Ivan. One question.
Better.
Come here.
Yes.
Come here. Look, the two of you have had a great year.
Yeah.
First year in English football. How much have you enjoyed it?
I enjoy it very well. I like Wolves. I like the championship. I like the fans, and it was a good season.
And talk me through this incredible suit.
Yeah, I like it.
It got style. You have to give it up.
Gonna win the style award at least.
Yeah, my wife chose it. Yeah.
Listen, top work, my friend.